Good afternoon. I'm the Tank. This is my roommate Jackson Snyder. How you doing today, Jackson?
Another day in paradise, Tank.
We have some exciting news today. The 2025 Song Madness song list got released, right? And we're going to go through our first thoughts. If you want to go through it yourself, go to Brady on Instagram, and you'll see it all there. So, initial impressions. The total length this year with 68 songs is 4 hours and 14 minutes. Right, we have a lot of opportunity for new genres and artist exposures for myself. I don't listen to a lot of music. This is my main exposure. What are you thinking, Jackson?
You know, this year there's a lot of the best of 2024. Music released the previous year. Artists like Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar getting a lot of recognition.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised by the lack of Radiohead and Eagles representation, two artists that historically have gotten a little bit of love and even maybe made some runs throughout the bracket, not getting their nod this year.
So it's interesting you bring out people who made runs because we don't have a defending champion this year.
No, we do not.
Those who stay involved with Song Madness know that Nirvana won last year with Smells Like Teen Spirit, and there's no Nirvana representation, and so it's just going to be interesting to see with no defending champion. Well, who's going to come out on top? My personal favorites, Fate of the Universe on the line, give me Chappell Roan. I'm making my pick right now. Good Luck Babe takes the whole thing. Right? She's had such a wonderful blow up this year. Amazing discography, but Good Luck Babe definitely sits up there as a possible contender. What are you thinking?
You know, I really am not sure that I have a song that I think is destined to win it all. I really need to see how the bracket breaks down. Some of my personal favorites throughout are Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan and Beat It by Michael Jackson. Something in the Orange, a little bit matchup dependent, a bit of a system player. It'll really depend on the support of country music fans or really anybody who just recognizes that we need to get this Morgan Wallen poppy trash out of here.
Amen, bro.
You know, I think the Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears is primed for maybe a bit of a dark horse Cinderella Twilight career kind of run right here at the age of, 42 or something.
Yeah.
I think that the former queen of pop is yet to be dethroned.
Yeah. Some other ones to look out for. I think Heat Waves by Glass Animals has a nice opportunity, right? I think that may be our dark horse in there. Not Like Us by Kendrick. Kendrick got knocked out early last year. With All Right, just a bad pop music matchup. I think Not Like Us is big enough to overcome the genre disparity and really get K-Dot the trophy he's never won.
I think Like Him by Tyler, Like Him, despite maybe not being the most pop friendly song or maybe not being a radio hit, I think the sentimentality and the production value of that track elevates it beyond some of its counterparts here today. Much like Redbone by Childish Gambino, another chart that may not be as forward and bright and upbeat as the Good Luck Babes or the Oops, I Did It Agains of the bracket, but still just relying on a high level of production value and a lot of creative liberties enacted by both of those artists.
Definitely a lot of exciting things to look forward to. All right, some dream matchups going on here. With no bracket release, we can only speculate, but here's some cool matchups we'd like to see. Chappell versus Charlie, right? Brat Summer versus Partying It Up in the Pink Pony Club. I personally have a really tough choice between Good Luck Babe and Apple. So if that happens in the bracket, you'll see a lot of deliberation from me. Also, Imagine Dragons versus Morgan Wallen is my mid-off alert. If we see this matchup, that is the 1 in 14 million possibilities in which I pick Imagine Dragons. What are you looking forward to?
I think Not Like Us versus Passion Fruit gives us a really direct opportunity to show our anti-Drake beliefs. Not Like Us for me, the clear favorite there, but I think what better way for Drake to get blown out of this bracket than with a Not Like Us matchup versus Kendrick. Gimme ABBA versus Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. I mean, two songs that tone-wise are very different, but I think maintain kind of that similar kind of just bop anthem. I mean, what more could you ask for? And then lastly for me is Beat It versus Enter Sandman, the two clear favorite guitar solos off of this year's Song Madness, with my money going for Beat It and Eddie Van Halen recording one of the greatest studio guitar solos ever produced to take down the Mariano Rivera classic Enter Sandman.
Lots of preemptive opinions for some imaginary matchups. I personally am very excited to click that Kendrick Lamar button when we see Not Like Us versus Passion Fruit. some would have beens, right? So with the rules, only one song is picked per artist, and I'm a little disappointed that Apple was chosen over some other songs off the Brat album. I would have liked to see 360 or 365. I think those could have been some nice, really strong picks for champions. I'm not too confident in Apple, but we'll just have to see with the bracket release. I love Good Luck Babe. My personal favorite chaperone, Naked in Manhattan, is not in the song list. That would have been really cool to see.
It's tough to really nail down one Chappell Roan song that emulates her meteoric rise throughout 2024. For me, I do think that Good Luck Babe might be the most well situated to kind of dominate here. It maybe doesn't have some of the fatigue that Hot to Go or Pink Pony Club might emulate through just kind of your average listener, and it doesn't suffer from some of the Sabrina Carpenter-ism that some other works within that I guess genre of music.
Yeah,
you know,
it definitely would have been hard to pick a bad Chappell Roan song, right? And so really there was no wrong turn there. What are some would have beens for you?
For me, I really think that Balloon or Sticky over Like Him. Like Him is undoubtedly my favorite song off of Chromacopia. However, I really think that Balloon with that awesome, outstanding Doechii feature or Sticky would have been poised to maybe make a deeper run in this bracket just for being a little bit more pop listener friendly. For those of us who haven't followed Tyler as closely as maybe I have or some other of the diehard Tyler fans on the bracket, I think Like Him is something that, despite my personal affinity, is going to suffer some early upset. Literally any other Queen song. As great as the Vanilla Ice ripoff is with Under Pressure, and I love David Bowie as much as the next guy, I can't help but wonder if any other Queen song would have been poised for a better run. And while I know that, you know, some songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and Don't Stop Me Now can't have been revisited from past brackets, give me. I would take Bicycle Race over Under Pressure. I mean, it's for me. I'm a huge Queen defender, and Under Pressure is a hard pill for me to swallow.
So Queen definitely has a very strong history in song madness. Bohemian Rhapsody has made an appearance multiple times, and I'm pretty sure it's won it a couple times.
I believe it has, yeah.
So even though this isn't quite the top tier Queen song we would like to see in the bracket, be very interesting if it can still pull something off. I see you have a Kanye opinion on here.
I do have some Kanye opinions. I think that as much as I like, it's All the Lights, right? Or is it Flashing Lights? I forget which kind. It's Flashing Lights is on there. I think All the Lights would have been a better pick. Given the recent the not really, I guess, recent, but just Kendrick's dominance with his Drake beef this year, would have been nice to see maybe a No More Parties in LA nod. Kendrick with an uncredited guest feature on there. It's, for my money, one of, if not the best tracks off of Life of Pablo, which I know is kind of an unpopular opinion. I think that there's a deeper bag to go into with Kanye than the one that we maybe explored here in the bracket. And so for me, that does feel like a bit of a snub.
For sure. The rules definitely play against some of the artists, also plays for some of the artists. Opportunity for some star songs to really make a run. So, a week from today, the bracket drops, right? We'll get to see an official seeding of all 68 songs, right? And so, stay tuned. We're definitely going to be dropping our own personal brackets and discussions over the seeding. Are you excited for this Song Madness?
Yeah!
We're going to keep that all in.
Well, it's still going, so...
Oh,